Aside from a suspicious structure, the Philippine Coast Guard discovered something else in its inspection at Scarborough Shoal. Meanwhile, during China Coast Guard or CCG's radio challenges, it insists on Bajo de Masinloc being a natural reserve of its country. Our Patrick De Jesus has more.
The Philippine Coast Guard has submitted to the National Task Force for the West Philippine Sea its report on the suspected structure spotted during the Maritime Domain Awareness or MDA flight on Monday over Scarborough Shoal. Authorities are determining whether the object seen in the southern part of Bajo de Masinloc is made of metal, wood, or concrete, and whether it was deliberately placed there or is merely debris that drifted in.
For so long a time na lumilipad tayo dito sa BDM, this is the only time na may nakita tayong ganito. Hopefully in the next coming days, we will be once again flying over Bajo de Masinloc.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines will also investigate the suspected structures. Back in 1997, China also reportedly attempted to build a steel structure in Scarborough Shoal, but it was dismantled by the Philippine Navy. The area was also once used as a bombing range by the US and the Philippines back when America still had military bases in the country.
They could be remnants of the old structures that were there on Bajo de Masinloc. We're checking everything.
Aside from the underwater structures, the PCG also spotted a buoy right at the center of Bajo de Masinloc, something they observed for the first time during the MDA flight. For the first time also, the China Coast Guard asserted in its radio challenge that Scarborough Shoal is a nature reserve that was declared before by the Chinese government. The PCG crew aboard BRP Teresa Magbanwa responded to the claim.
Fishing ship. This is China Coast Guard 3301. A headlines the National Natural Reserve of Huangyan Island of the People's Republic of China. Your actions may cause damage to the environment of our reserve. Please abide by the relevant laws and the regulation of our country and leave the area immediately.
The Philippine government does not recognize your unlawful claim to establish a so-called Huangyan Island National Nature Reserve in these waters because it violates the international law.
Meanwhile, despite harassment from Chinese vessels, the government continues to implement the Kadiwa ng Bagong Bayaning Mangingisda or KBBM program in Bajo de Masinloc and Escoda Shoal. Around 100 Filipino fishing boats received fuel and grocery aid, while their freshly caught fish were also purchased to help sustain their fishing operations in the West Philippine Sea. Patrick De Jesus from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.